Reading to you from the Kine Plane in *In, a book of short stories by me, Emery C. Walters, that benefits the Maui AIDS Foundation. My mouth dropped open in surprise. It was surprising enough to have found this guy with a tent out here by the old airplane. Homeless, I guess. Wasn't quite a bum, but there was something about him. I wanted to ask him what was wrong when he told me to go away, but he was glaring at me now. I stood up reluctantly, shaken off balance mentally and physically. I thought he liked me. Then Howie went on, "Don't come back here without your friends either." Howie went back into his tent with the flies chasing me instead and the airplanes in the background. Howie was muttering. I had no idea that my innocence... What was wrong? Hold on. I didn't know whether to be upset or angry. As it was, I was just confused. As I started to stomp away, I came across the old woman I'd seen earlier, who stopped me and put her hand on my arm. "You have no flucking clue, do you?" she asked. As I started to walk away again, we were standing right next to the plane, and that's what I thought she was talking about. So I asked her, I stopped and said, "The pilot, do you know what happened to him?" The old woman turned pale and started to shake. Tears sprang from her old eyes, and I reached out to steady her. She broke away from me, pushing against me and always staggering. You effing aioli. Go away. Better you never come back here, you." I almost fell back against the plane, knocking my leg onto the edge. When I had recovered my balance, all I could do was stutter, "I'm sorry." And then I just walked off, upset and afraid to look behind me. I was more confused than ever now and was starting to feel sorry for myself, not for her or him. I didn't know what I'd done wrong or what I should do next. And to top it off, I was pissed that my friends had left without me. I didn't look behind me at all as I stalked away. A couple of losers is what I was thinking. Then I stumbled something over, both my feet and my mind. My mind had encountered a sinkhole and a voice called up, "You wanted him, didn't you? Well, you wanted to see if you could make him want you, didn't you? How did they work out for you?" The man was revolted and disgusted by the very thought, wasn't he? "A kid like you," he'd said, with all the sarcasm and distaste my father could muster when he was upset or drank too much. Then I fell and I was on my knees on the ground, having landed on a circle with an arrow in it, pointing due north. I didn't know if that was a sign or not. That is from *In by Emery C. Walters. And there's the ocean, just so you know. This is a real place with a real crashed plane. Used to be part of the Navy Air Base during World War II.